Hello there, and welcome to the second channel. If you're here, thank you for being here. I love you. I'm going to be reading all of your comments and responding to anything you guys say, no matter what it is. No filter, no nothing. Yes, my headset's still broken, and I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it. I'm wearing it because I want to hear myself back in the microphone, which I can't do with any of my other headphones. So, I'm just going to continue on and ignore how stupid it looks. Okay, and I like to do these when I've had a few, so if I slur any words, I'm very sorry. Bear with me. Okay, no more wasting time. Let's begin. Rob Futt, yay esports. Wank, wank, wank. What garbage. Nobody cares. Give us daily evos. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. If the game wasn't so shit, esports could actually be maybe entertaining to watch, but the game sucks ass, especially at that level. There are some players that play pretty entertaining ball, and you can tell they're very skilled, but it's not the same as even like FIFA 17, FIFA 18, if you watch it around those times. User NI9HN2MK3V says, I would like Kaká to come back as an E-Champions winner icon SBC since I missed him last year. You didn't miss much. I'll be honest with you. It was really expensive and he wasn't that good. So I'll be honest with you, you didn't miss much. Javid Plumber, what is Pale Tool and how can I download it? Pale Tools is just a program that will complete SBCs for you, basically, or just like player picks for you, upgrade packs, very basic stuff for you. You can type in Pale Tools, P-A-L-E-T-O-O-L-S, no spaces, onto YouTube. You'll find tutorials on how to use it. It's very, very easy. Wait, acceleration type is a thing? Bro, where have I been this whole year? Yeah, you might be on Mars, my friend. That has been a thing since, what, 22? Or was it 23? Was it just last year was the first year? I don't remember, but it's been a thing. So you might be on Jupiter. Let's hope ultimate pack luck. Let's hope ultimate pack luck. Good luck. I'm not sure what that means, but good luck to you too. Prolker, great stuff, man. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate you. That Euro icon card design, says Benjamin Crew, is the best card design I've ever seen. It's very, very good. I gotta admit, it's definitely one of the best I've ever seen. And okay, what's going on here? I said, no one say a word about how weird it looks. I don't have a headset on. You're all banned. And here we go immediately. Weird. You look weirder than Rudy Gobert winning Depoy, then getting a game-winning 3 drilled on his head in the playoffs. Clown emoji, crying face emoji, eye wide open emoji. Okay, you think this is funny, isn't it? You think this is real fucking funny? Yes, I'm a Wolves fan if you're not familiar. If you're an NBA fan, okay, I don't want to talk about it. Although we did win tonight, so at least we didn't get swept. Crazy Turk, the best FIFA YouTuber hands down. That's good gas. Appreciate you. Jay Faubert, I have an 87 rated Felix, 5'5" with 95 dribbling, 92 pace, 99 shot. Waiting for an all 87 rated Evo. An all 87 rated Evo. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I just, going back to what I said before, I wish we could, I wish there were more chain possibilities with these Evos so far. Players that we've had Evo'd in the past, we can keep Evoing them to make them team at the season level. We haven't really had that yet, to be honest with you. Get more TV. We read this comment on the video, I think, today. Tristan, how do we get pay tools? Pale tools, and we talked about that earlier. Jay Moore, who commented on my old video, said, this game is shit house no matter what your skill level is. I mean, that's not totally wrong. I always laugh at the grammar. It's like, I know it's like just people that don't speak English very well. But, like, it's not making fun of them. It's just always hilarious to see like people try to speak English, and English is the hardest fucking language on the planet. Like, none of it makes any sense at all. If you're learning English, I feel very sympathetic towards you, but I just love reading the broken English in the comments. This game is shit though. No matter what skill level you are, that is correct. This game is not good. Nats Fence is, how safe is Pale Tools as far as getting banned? So many people use it. I feel like it's hard to imagine them banning everyone. There's nothing that's ever happened yet in terms of Pale Tools being banned or being banned for using Pale Tools. There's been nothing of the sort so far. So until there's not really anything that we can really say to know for sure, but as of now, nothing's really happened. And as long as you don't get SBC banned by completing like 100 of them in 5 minutes, you're probably gonna be fine. Or they'll just ban everybody because they don't give a shit. I don't know what they're gonna do. There's probably literally hundreds of thousands using this tool that it'd be hard to ban everybody, but yeah. Anyway, David Velasco lost about 2 million coins on Hansen, and Puteas. I used to be worried all the time about losing coins, which made me not use my coins. Coins are so cheap online at this stage, just buy some if you really need them. And like to this point up here, yeah, at this age especially, just spend your coins. Like at this point, it doesn't really matter anymore. Fun, you're playing FIFA to have fun, believe it or not. Sometimes it feels like a job, which it should never feel like. If it feels like a job, then you probably shouldn't be playing the game. It's supposed to be just pure entertainment, but they make you feel like it is a job. You know, they create that FOMO, create that addiction. That's all intentional, by the way. Yeah, just right now is about having fun. You lost 2 million coins on Hanson and Buteos. If you loved those cards, I know 2 million coins is still a lot of coins and it sucks, but like right now is about having fun. And as long as you're having fun, then that's great. Christopher Larson, I honestly think you have a better chance of packing big cards from the menu grind than playing champs right now. It's just so easy to keep the pack grind going and it's fast and effective. I decided to not play champs because this week is probably the least interesting TOTS week for me. But I did spam some upgrades and some picks on Sunday and Monday, and I packed Alex Morgan on Sunday and Dybala yesterday. You don't even need any coins or followers to begin the grind now, especially if you still have the TOTS upgrade objective available. And yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I'm very happy that the TOTS grind is a lot better than it has been. You know, the exchanges and the 82 plus player pick is a lot better than the 81 plus or the 80 plus. As good as PC's out right now, we're supposed to get good ones for Ultimate Team of the season as well. I mean, it's still pretty good, the menu grind right now. I like it. I just wish that the champs rewards were the same and it was better than what they are. I mean, I've gotten rank 3 and above every single TOTS week, I believe. So 16 plus wins, and I've not gotten a single red that's very good. Pulisic was my best red, who I just got last week. Other than that, nobody. And they're just trying to get you to spend money in the store. So the pack grind, the pack weight's bad. You can still grind on a bunch of packs, but the pack weight is still pretty bad. And then rewards, pack weight's still bad. So they're just trying to get you to the store. But I agree. I do like a lot of the menu grind. There's a couple things I don't like, but yeah, I do think it's very good. ZHD, I won't read the whole thing, but he basically says, my first full year of playing FIFA, I played a bit of 22 and 23. All I can say is that the gameplay is terrible this year. Yeah, he says the delay is terrible. He says, but somehow I have times when I really enjoy playing FIFA because it's the sport I fell in love with since I was a child. And that's kind of the case for most of us, to be honest with you. There are moments in FIFA where you do have fun. Is that more so the sport or more so the game itself? I mean, that's kind of up for you to decide or make that judgment. But yeah, I think most of us still play this game because we have that, you know, deep bond to the game itself, and also to your first part of the gameplay this year compared to 22 or 23. I didn't like 22s as much, or very much, I should say. But I do think 22s, 23s were both better than this year's. This year's, there's certain things I like, but a lot of things I don't. And there's a lot of things they could have fixed and could have done a lot better with. We had complaints about the game that we had, were day one complaints almost that were never fixed. The auto press in this game makes this, to me, one of the worst FIFAs ever immediately. The fact that the game presses to this extent for you is mind-blowing. The fact that I don't even know how to describe it. The game is playing the defense for you, is pressing like prime Man City for you. You barely have to do anything at all. It's absolutely insane. Michael Nixon, favorite aerial plus was Drogba, but I've just used Podolski, Tots moments in draft, and OMG, this card's crazy, buying it immediately. Yeah, I think the consensus has been Drogba for like best aerial plus player. Podolski, I haven't even used his Tots moments card, but yeah, I want to hear you guys' favorite aerial plus players as well again here. It's probably still like Team of the Year Holland for me. I know it's like the easiest answer of all time, but that Holland card is just different. Miko says less market watch, more everything else. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I got comments. Most comments were saying like we wanted to hear about the market, and then there were some of you saying like, we don't care about it. We want more of everything else. So that's kind of why I want to just make more of both, but I don't want to make my videos too long. I don't want them to be dragged on. I don't know really the best balance for that. I don't really know, because I don't want to make 35-minute videos every day, even though they're edited. I don't want to like waste people's time like that. So I don't really know how to attack it exactly, but we'll figure it out. Jelly Bozo, do you think we'll get an Ultimate Tots Cup this week? I just hit Div 3 and I'm scared I'm not going to be able to win a single cup game. Drawing laughing emoji. Yeah, I'm assuming we will get a cup of some kind. I would assume they wouldn't just stop for this. Maybe they will because they don't give a fuck, but there haven't been match limits recently. Well, there was a match limit actually. I think Creed talks about it here. There's a match limit recently, but I don't think for these like league specific cups there's been match limits. So if you get it to Div 3 and there's no match limits, it's not as bad. So that's kind of all I would say for that. Creed says unrelated rant time. I'm absolutely fuming with the stupid sack of poop emoji Champions League Cup. How dumb do EA have to be to introduce match limits per day, or reintroduce, sorry, match limits per day? It's supposed to be a friendly, non-competitive game mode. The second you introduce match limits, it is not that. It's a super sweat fest, no better than champs. And the fact that it's also an 87 minimum squad rating is dumb as fuck. Takes away all possibility of facing a subpar team for an easy victory. It just allows for everybody to use their god squad. Middle finger emoji this mode, middle finger emoji EA, and middle finger emoji to the sweats. Rant over for now. And yeah, no, the first part though, I mean, the match limits at all existing, you know my thoughts on this. I mean, if you've been around for a while, you know my thoughts on this. It's one of the things that actually gets me the most riled up, probably. Match limits in anything is the most fucking stupid thing I can think of. What a horrible, just non-player friendly thing to add to your game for no other reason other than strictly we need to create FOMO and you log on every day. We gain nothing from this. It's all them and it's fucking stupid. So anytime cups get introduced with match limits, I want another percentage point goes up and me wanting to kill myself. And this video is demonetized. Actually, wait, it's the second channel. It's not monetized anyway. W. Matt Song, can't wait to pack nothing. It'll be Team of the Year 2.0. Probably. I'll be honest with you, it probably is. Alan says, I'm interested in the market. Maybe a separate upload once a week. There's a chance for that. I don't mind that idea, like a 20-minute long, market video once a week. That's not the worst idea. Did I just voice crack that bad? It's not the worst idea. ISO stream, trading with friends always sounds like a good idea until you think about the fact that greedy players are going to sell high-rated players for real money, and this is where the limit is. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the problem. There will be like a market for team of the season cards and a market value in terms of monetary dollar value for team of the season cards or X cards, and they don't want that at all. There already is that for coins. They don't want that. Dextari, I got 96 Morgan from 82 plus pick. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm jealous of you. Very jealous. I've not gotten shit recently. Jason says 87 by 4 gone to shit. Just saving packs for Friday. Still got 77 times 5 packs. I know Friday gonna be shit too, so I'm not excited. You never know. You never know. Juan Fernandez with a party emoji. Thank you, Juan. Appreciate you. Lucky tries trading. Do you really think they're going to change anything with FC 25 besides the title? In my opinion, they won't change shit, which is bad for people who will be buying FC 24 with a different name again. I mean, they will change some things. It's just not going to be the level we expect or hope. It pretty much never is. Sometimes it seems like it might be, but it pretty much never is. There will be new things, but at the end of the day, a yearly sports release game is mostly a reskin. It's 95% a reskin, if we're being honest here. That's something that you just can't really escape unless we see a huge change, like an engine change, plus many other things that it just takes so much work that I don't think they want to do that ever. So Llama Land YouTube, yeah, I'd like to see another 2 to 3 minutes of each video on the market stuff in more detail, but not if it replaces anything else. We need more JFC. No, it wouldn't replace anything else, and like I said before, I'm trying to figure out how to kind of balance everything. I don't want to be the guy who makes 45-minute videos and you gotta skim through it to find all the information that you actually want to hear, and also I don't want to make like 7-minute long videos where I just skim through everything and then don't go into depth about anything. So I'm trying to figure out that balance. Sea Fish, bro, no reaction to LeBron James of soccer. The problem is I just have so many great attackers right now that I didn't really feel excited to get him too much because I just have so many good ones that I'm going to try him out. But I love that Fakir card that just came out, and I packed Lewandowski. That Sophia Smith card I just tried is unbelievable, and I have so many other great attackers. It's just hard. Ilcry kind of says what we talked about before with Pale Tools. He did say Polita just added a babysitter mode, a timer of 15 seconds between every SBC. Using that, I never got soft bans again. And Luca Brazzi responds, says, I used the babysitter mode for 15 seconds and still got soft banned. I do like 50 plus SBCs and then give it a break for a few hours. So it's like you can still get soft banned despite the timer. But it's a cool feature from Polita to add there. Rob Futt says, the women's cards are all you're gonna pack, and most of them will be fodder. Have fun with the inclusiveness. And to be fair, most of the women's cards are pretty good, especially when they're gonna be the ultimate team of the season, and it's not really their fault that EA made them suck if they were to suck. Like I said before, many problems stem back to, like, I know it's a cheap answer, but they stem back to EA. They are usually at fault for like 99% of shit that goes on that they could do better. Rob Fun again says Giroud is a stud, and while he does not have aerial plus, Crouch is still the king of headers, especially with the Evo. I have heard good things about Giroud. I've seen a couple tweets saying like, I hate playing against Olivier Giroud, so if you've used him, let me know, please. The Monster 408, it's so crazy how there's so many good cards throughout these weeks of tots, and I have literally gotten crap, but every team I play against is stacked with multi-million coin cards. All the time and effort we put into this game, packing nothing is supposed to be expected. Not that one person matters in this game, but I think I'm out. I'd rather play career mode and actually use the players that I want to. Crying laughing emoji. I mean, you're not wrong again here. The pack weight's not been very good. There's people out there that have grinded a ton to pack nothing, and it's like, it's not very rewarding at all. You don't want packs to be giving out shit left and right, but you also want people to be rewarded for grinding. So can we find that compromise? We have yet to find that compromise, I feel like. Asmir says, this us my shit week. I'm 16/18 win bat this week. I'm shit and got 11 No hens. I have absolutely no fucking idea what was just said there, so I apologize. I'm just gonna move on here. TK says, I just want to evo my 89 Hullet. Sad emoji, and yeah, that's probably never happening. I wish that was a thing, but it's probably not happening. NS says, my dear sir, why did you open your 85 times 20 now and not an ultimate team of the season this Friday? Man, painful to watch. Yeah, but you hop off the Johnson. No, I just wanted to open it for content. I mean, I should have saved it. You're right. Anybody who's opening packs right now should probably save for Ultimate Team of the Season. Yeah, to be fair though, Jaden says you're not going to pack anything anyway. He's probably right. Probably not packing anything anyway, but yeah. That Kid Ray, I spent 700k on a pack and I packed David 94. Is it good? Question mark. I didn't see the rest of the pack, so I can't really say, but doesn't sound too hot. And also you opened a store pack, so can't say I'm a fan. Shafta says, do a second video on the market deep dive where you get right into it, and to entice people, you could have a few recommendations like fodder or team of the weeks. By the way, we start stocking up on team of the season fodder. Not a bad idea either there from Shafta. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. And yeah, like I said, that might be an option for sure, because I'm just trying to figure out what is going to work the best here for everything, right? And obviously your suggestions mean everything, so let me know. I'm making stuff for you guys. Wolfie says, finally the grind paid off this week, and I got Sophia Smith from the 87x4. Now hopefully I can get a good Seriat Tots too. Congratulations, Sophia Smith is actually insane. I'm very, very not inclined to ever sell her because, mommy, David Velasco, wait, sorry, that's a reply. Pong Tam? Will Alexia Pultala be in packs for Ultimate? Question mark. I think you mean Puteas, and no leaks yet. Can't tell you. Wish I could tell you. Wait, hold on. David Velasco, any card worth 2 million plus is likely to be in packs. This guy said, what if she drops below 2 mils? Okay, Matt all that says, I got Giroud as a red. As someone who also got that Drogba, Giroud is even better. What a card. And Rob replies, says Giroud is never leaving my team. So Giroud's got some hype. Joselu or Hosselu, I've heard, is really good too. So yeah, Aerial Plus guys are definitely really, really good. And I wonder who the best one is. Save today says, switched over to the web app for the first time, and I've been getting way better pulls. Maybe it's just a fluke because it shouldn't matter. But if you're pulling the same TOTS cards again and again, try switching it up. Maybe worth a try. Thumbs up emoji. Yeah, it probably is a fluke, but if whatever superstition works for you, works for you. I mean, I'm a baseball player. Superstitions are like, they come hand in hand with baseball. So any superstition you've got, I mean, fuck, I keep it going. Craig Barnes says, I saved all my guaranteed TOTS packs. Yeah, I got bad news. There's probably no point in saving them. I'm pretty sure that none of the guaranteed TOTS packs are like guaranteed to be the TOTS that are in packs right then. It's just all TOTS. So I don't really think that meant anything, but I could be wrong about that. Joshua, no base icon Evo exclusive. Yeah, I wish we could see some TOTS icons. That'd be super, super cool. There's been some, like that Zola, I think you can upgrade to a TOTS card, but not like a ton of them, right? The Madrid's to pitch, 14 wins, and I got Leao, got Felix last week, but I didn't get Mbappe, lol. Congratulations. I've gotten fuck all, but I do love seeing you guys get good pulls because y'all deserve it. Eric T, I lost 500k for Mino and 1.6 mil on TOTS Salah, LMAO. EA just give me a Trent and Robbo card so I can be done spending coins for the rest of the game. He also says, I know it's unpopular, but I would not mind if the transfer market just got scrapped entirely and all promo teams moved to SBC. It's pointless. This is why nobody buys cards. Just make all cards achievable first owner via SBC and overprice the meta ones so you can get your store pack sales. Simple. Tired of the copy and pasted Werner, Havertz, Eusebio, etc. teams. You know, if your idea was how they would implement it in terms of, you know, they'd scratch the market, but anybody could be achieved by SBC, that's different than I think what they would actually do. Pretty sure it would just be, they'd scrap the market and give a FIFA point value to a card, and you would never be able to craft a card that just was in a promo team. The SBCs would still only be SBCs, and then promo teams would become, you can't buy them. You have to either pack them or just buy them with a legitimate FIFA point value. I don't think they'd ever release it to where Ronaldo you could just craft and get. That's kind of the problem with that. I don't actually, you know, I'm sure there's actually ways they could scrap the market and have it not be that bad for us. I just don't think they'll do that. I think they will make it pretty much as bad as they possibly can, because they can do that because they're filthy rich off the backs of us. They're loyal customers. James Gallegos says it's the free one. I have no idea what you are talking about. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna slowly move on from that. Andrew Goldberg is weird having Luka enact revenge for his tired BFF Jokic. Yeah, I honestly thought we were getting a Slav Fest Western Conference Finals once the Nuggets went up 3-2, and it was gonna be Jokic versus Luka, absolute slob-filled Western Conference Finals. But hey, we won a game, right? We won a game. Llama Land, I guess Dembele likely to get an Ultimate Tots. Yes, will he drop or stay high through rarity? Pretty much everybody who goes in Ultimate Tots drops. There's almost no exceptions to that. So I'd recommend, if he is in the team, he's probably dropping. Abacus Frost, Rudy Gobert. Crying, laughing emoji. Crying, laughing emoji. I'm not saying the rest of them, and real fucking funny, isn't it to you? Glad you're having fun. Peter Kessel, still having daily content, mate. Hearing news of rival games coming. Hope they arrive sooner than expected, though. Question, will you give them all a go? Hope the woman comes back. She didn't leave, luckily. But yes, UFL and goals and all these games, I'll give them a try, for sure. If they're good at all, I'm going to play them once in a while. So I'm going to try them out. If they're good, then that's great. And if they suck, then that sucks. Raheem Henry, Pale Tools is a godsend. Only reason why I menu grind now. I actually agree with you on that. Joshua Martin, my question is simple. Will you be purchasing FC 25? The community should be boycotting next year, not store packs this year. That's how we force a true change by EA. Got to get their bottom dollar, and that begins with the sales of the game. Can't purchase microtransactions. Haha, micro if you don't buy the game. I think you're right about some things here. The reason that the boycott, like, FC thing didn't really work is because creators weren't willing to stop playing, and also getting everybody to stop playing the game all at one time is really hard to do. And a better compromise from that is just saying, hey, start of next year and really for the foreseeable future, do not buy microtransactions. Just don't do it. If we're being honest, if we said boycott FC 25 in terms of just like not playing the game altogether, there could be enough of a dent to make a difference there. There definitely could be if all the biggest YouTubers got in on it. But I don't know how much it really would. And to be fair, also, most of their revenue comes from microtransactions. So if you didn't buy microtransactions, that's at least a good compromise for people who bought the game, right? So that's kind of where everybody settled on a little bit. Let's be honest here, some of the big, not most, I'd say some of the biggest YouTubers have room temperature IQ, and they can't organize shit. So that was never going to happen. Mascobar, is Tamori getting SBC? I don't have Twitter, so I don't know where to find the leaks. I did see Tamori in, I think it might have been a FUT Zone leak. I don't remember where I saw Tamori. I don't think it was a tier 1 leaker, so Tamori just might not be coming out. And to be fair, we're like 2 days in, or 2 days left of Serie A team season, so it's unlikely we'll see him, but we could still. I mean, anything's possible. User, we talked about this comment already. Daryl says, if you could give some advice to yourself at the beginning of your current relationship, what would it be? And I've been in a relationship for I think it's 4 years now. It's been a minute, and I think the biggest advice I would give myself, I guess, is just, I was trying to think of an example that wouldn't be like cliche or would be more unique, but the most important thing that I learned very early on is just talk. It's as simple as that. If you're dating somebody, married to somebody that you don't feel like you can just talk things out with, I don't understand how you stay together. I don't understand it. If you're not happy about something going on, just say it. Don't hold it in and be like, well, maybe this isn't this, or maybe hopefully this changes as time goes on. Just say it. And that to me has just been a godsend. If you talk to people in any walk of life, no matter what belief they have or whatever they may think, just talk to them. And I guarantee you, no matter how much you think you disagree about something, or how much you don't like this about something is doing, or however you're feeling about anything, if you just talk, almost nothing bad comes from just good communication. Like nothing bad comes from that. So I know it's a pretty cliche example, but just talking to people and communication in general in a relationship is just so massive to me. And if you're in a relationship that's like, you think that you're struggling in it right now, you're not sure about certain things, I want you to talk to them and say, hey, I'm struggling right now. Here's why, and here's how I think we can make things better. And I guarantee you, everything you've had bottled up inside you for however long will be relieved, and it'll feel amazing. Just for fun, says Minnesota lost. We all know that, but why the coach keep playing big mans while Dallas keep playing small ball, and why Cat is afraid to drive to the basket? He keeps shooting 3-pointers. If I can tell you why, I'd probably be a coach in the NBA or an assistant coach or something like that. I couldn't tell you that. Doesn't seem to make sense to me. I'm not exactly sure this evaluation is totally correct. I think you're right about playing small ball a bit. Cat was afraid to drive until tonight, but I wish I could tell you. I wish I could. I think a part of that has to do with Chris Finch not being the coach. Like, Chris Finch has not been the coach. It's been Micah Nori, who is not as good of a coach as Chris Finch is. Because Chris Finch got fucking kneed by Mike Conley because Minnesota. Mr. Magora, Shakira, or Beyonce. I'm assuming you mean Beyonce. Depends what mood. You know, Beyonce's got like, I think maybe better total music. I think Shakira's got, you know, that like you've had a few drinks and you're somewhere with music on and Shakira comes on and you're not, Shakira comes on, you're standing up. You're not sitting down. I'll tell you that much. But I'm gonna pick Shakira. I'll pick Shakira. MGD, what has been the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn? It's an interesting question. I don't even know what to answer that. I guess I would say, I remember I got a Jimmy Butler Timberwolves shirt and then he was traded like 3 days later. So I would say that I basically wasted like 30 bucks on a Jimmy Butler shirt and I couldn't wear it anymore. So does that count? I'm not really sure. I'm sure there's something totally embarrassing I've worn in my past, and if I looked back on it now, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is he wearing? But off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything, honestly. That Kid Ray, how do you feel about FC 25? I feel fucking terrible about it. No, I feel okay. I think that there will be a hype level for it. I do think this year more than ever though is going to be a year where it's like, if we get an FC game that's similar to this last one, I think people will really start to be like, okay, these FC games kind of suck ass, and it will do some damage to, I think, the brand itself. And do I have faith that the game will be good and will not do that? I have absolutely zero faith. I've got negative faith. When we hear things about leaks and hear about new things coming to the game, obviously I'll give more of a detailed answer to you, but as of right now, I don't really feel great about it. I'll tell you that much, but we'll see. One answer to this one, Ultimate Tots is just the best Tots cards. Sam McAllister, after this absolute shambles of a game, can we even call it a game? Anyway, to the point, should I buy F124 or completely ignore it and tell EA to go fuck themselves? And listen, you do whatever you want, okay? Do whatever you want. Just find a game you can play on the side that's not FIFA or FC. Find a game you can play on the side that you really, really enjoy, is relaxing, is comforting, is fun to play when you don't have much to do. Have that game and have FC, which sounds so stupid, by the way. Just have FIFA to play as something whenever you feel like it, you know. Just make sure you've got some games to play. Don't play this game as your only one. Super Cat, I was about to quit FC 24, but decided to give it a last chance with the weekly Tots and player pick, or sorry, weekly Tots player pick. Ended up getting 96 De Bruyne moments. Feel like this game is rigged and is listening to me. And Piravano says, yeah, they got you, buddy. Yeah, there's theories around, you know, if you don't log in for a while, if you know, whatever the circumstances may be, they'll read how much you've been logged in recently. If you've been logging in less, you're more likely to get a good pack pull to keep you on the game. That is one of the more believable theories to me, to be honest with you. That is one that does just make sense, and it really only helps them. If you're leaving the game anyway, you get a good pull, and you leave the game anyway, it doesn't matter. You're not playing with that good pull. And if you stay, you're more likely to buy FIFA points and more likely to spend money on the game. So that one does make more sense to me than a lot of the ones that get, you know, suggested, like Mike Theory, some bullshit ones like that. But that one makes a lot of sense to me. Red Wand says, are you still using 71 depth? I am not. I use 64 or 65, something like that. My custom tactics video, I think, is gonna be coming up in a day or two. I thought it was coming out like last week sometime, but once I play like a session, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure, and I delay it for a while because I want to make sure I'm getting the best tactics in that I possibly can. But I'm not using it right now, and it doesn't really affect things too much anymore, I don't think, in terms of like how the press works. The press is just so insane anyway that it doesn't even fucking matter. Pop is talking about dupe theory. Dupe theory exists. Okay, we know that dupe theory exists. Rodri says mewing final boss. I don't know what that means. Mewing, is that a card? Please help me. I'm ignorant. Cyber FM, a barrel of water weighed 60 pounds. Someone put something in it and now it weighs 40 pounds. What did the person add? He tried to get me, I think. Didn't work. He added some holes. Pause. AO teaser of cuz the later in this game better SBC card. It's always. Daz says that EA have an old school fan base. We're clinging on. If I was a teen again, no way I would play this crap. There is, I feel like, maybe some truth to that. I just feel like I love the sport too much where I keep playing it, even though the game sucked. I don't even know, honestly, if I'd keep playing it. There's a lot of better games out there, though. Bic Moxie, ask me anything, says JFC. Me, who came first, chicken or the egg? I've always struggled with this one. To me, like, how could there possibly be a chicken with no egg? It makes no sense. It'd have to be literally created out of thin air. If the egg came first, a different kind of species could have pooped something out that they mated with some other species and created a chicken. So I don't get how the egg or the chicken could come first. It makes no sense to me. The egg has to, I think it's pretty safe to say the egg is coming first. Saucy says there's nothing EA can do to make me change how I feel about Ultimate Team. I know a handful of friends that quit right after 97 messy mess up, and obviously after what happened, more quit. I'm assuming for the devs and the current maintainers, all it takes is a click. Yeah, the messy mess up really did fuck with this game. I think it messed with it more than EA maybe even realizes. I think the player count definitely dropped after that mistake, honestly. Z-Blade, if you use both, which free French left back do you prefer? Evo 92 Teo or Evo 89 Mendy? I've not used both. If I had to guess, it'd be Mendy, because Ferland Mendy is, I mean, he's Jesus Christ. He walks on water. His gold card is usable in August. I wish I was kidding. I'm not kidding at all. I use his gold card in August. Lucky tries trading. How old are you? I am 13. Mighty Thor, he says he can't win a game. What do I do? I can't tell you. I've got videos on how to help, a few of them. I wish I could help. Players don't know how to move. Can't help you. I'm sorry. The game sucks. Emilio, if you do end up streaming other games, are there any plans to play with us, your bros? Party emoji. Yes, for sure. Matter anything I play, I'd be down to play with y'all. So for sure. Snipes, big fan from Australia. Down under. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ash says, do you ever think EA will scrap the engine and make a new football game from scratch with updated code and stuff? That's the only way I see them fixing the inconsistent gameplay and bugs. They're slapping code on top of spaghetti code, and it just all turns into spaghetti. Where is my green outline for player picks? Why did that break? I mean, yeah, you know, you're totally right. It is going to take a new engine, and it's going to be whenever they want to whenever they deem the effort is worth the money. When they deem that making a new engine is actually worth whatever amount of money they put on, that is going to be when they do it. If they don't think it's going to matter at all, they won't do it. Madden's had the same engine for years and years and years and years and years, and nothing's changed because they make the same amount of money anyway. They don't give a fuck. So I think that will be the only way to create real change in inconsistent gameplay is going to be probably a new engine. Will we ever see that? Tough to say. Flip says, JFC, ask me anything. Me, who shot Biggie? If I had the answer to that, I'd probably be on Time Magazine tomorrow. I will say Biggie might be my #1 hip-hop artist of all time. I think he's going to be at least in my top 3. Everybody, you know, the age-old debate is Pac or Biggie. To me, it's Pac is more influential and Biggie is just a better rapper to me. That's what I feel like. Doesn't mean Pac's not an incredible rapper. Obviously he is, but I've always been a big Biggie fan. Satwick is 94 on with 5-star skills moves. Usable. He's valued at 5 million coins. Yes. Craig Barnes, what's the diameter in centimeters of your head? Fuck off. Yugi, after the Mavs knocked out the Thunder, I was hoping the Wolves will put up a fight, but Luka is just built different. Do you think we'll get a new Eto card or at least an Evo for him? I'd hope so, dude. I love Eto. Honestly, I love Eto in FIFA, and I'd love to see an Eto Evo. Craig again, why is the sky blue? YouTube Drifter answered your question there. Because honest to God, I would have had no answer for you. I'd have had absolutely no answer for you. Scotty80 says, how many times per year are you updating tactics? Why did they add R1 dribbling? I'm updating my tactics once a week. I don't think I go into weekend league with the same tactics very often, to be honest with you, from like the past weekend league. Why'd they add R1 dribbling? I think they wanted to add a third speed. They wanted to add another one from like pure sprinting and just walking. They wanted to add a third sort of speed in there, which I actually like. I think R1 dribbling is not a bad inclusion into the game. I actually don't think it is at all. Lawn Dart, who's the best center back pairing in the game? If I like anybody, it would be Team of the Year Van Dijk and then Maldini for me. Like that Future Stars Maldini. I don't know. Tots Bisek, like the Tots Bisek plus the Evo would be up there. Maybe that and Van Dijk, but I think Van Dijk is gonna be in there, and then it kind of could be Maldini, could be Tots Konate, like he said. Yeah, it's tough to say. There's a lot of great center backs this year. And then Jazz D Thomas, who do you think the first icons are here with 3 playstyle pluses will be? I think it just I will have no idea. It's going to be the World Cup, or sorry, not the World Cup, the Euro icons and heroes, right? Pinza, inside the box, is it better to use R1 dribbling or left stick? Loving the hate on EA recently. This here applies to both, and it is both. Left stick's very, very important, and R1 dribbling is very, very important. Use both. Figure out how to use both. You will love it. I definitely say that. And last one, Sarush says, why don't you have any feelings when talking? Why don't you have any friends, Sarush? Asshole. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Okay. Well, I think that's all of my yapping. I think I've talked for like an hour. So I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you for listening. If you made it to here, I said last time, put the peach emoji in the chat. Put that damn peach emoji again. That ass emoji. You are an absolute real one. I love you, and I'll see you next video. So peace.